You know, why won't you call them out? Let's see who's here. Shout out to the moderators and the members of the channel. Salute to y'all. What's going on? William, Nick the Magnificent, Vern 85, Cyclone, Illuminati, Jolene, FTH, Enjoying Life, Nubian Life, Terrell, B Friends, K Patrick, him, Michael. Was it Michael or Michael? Silverman, Cameron, Jessica, Vanessa, AP, Quinn, with J. Corone, Quinn, Beth, Gerald, Kirk, Monty, Black Rhino, Kiko, Ted, Trex, Jewel, A, D, Shania, Johnny, Michael, Eric, let's see, Ant Sound, what's up? David, Ernest, Jonathan, Ellis, Winston, Mr. Nonstop, Shanjar, Crazy Goose. Shout out to B Friends. I'm still in shock, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people are. It's still hard to sink in for some people. Not Your Favorite, Kelsey, Dar Tyrone, William, LD, Renee, B Williams, Daniel. Hey, stop. Hey, don't time people out because they say something you don't like. Okay, only time out people that are saying things that need to be timed out. Don't time out anybody just because they're saying something you don't like. April. Let's see, John, the most benevolent. Okay, we're not gonna do that here, moderators. Don't time out somebody because they say something you don't like. Okay, don't do that. What's good, Josh? Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Shan, that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing, Shan. A man lost his life, Shan. Just because somebody makes a joke about people, people that looking a certain way, but those people are still alive. The Truth Seeker, what's going on, man? You know? Red Planet, what's up? But I'm seeing videos. I'm seeing videos on social media, especially on YouTube. And I had to go see for myself because I couldn't believe that there are women getting their happy asses on social media, posting videos and live streams, being happy that this man has passed. Shout out to Mr. Demigod. This shit got me hot. All they care about is who is getting his money. Mad because they're giving the box away to a Dusty, talking about his non-black wife while wearing non-black hair. I'm seeing a lot of that, Mr. Demigod. These chicks is out here, head full of somebody else's hair, making videos about this guy's non-black wife. What's good, Mellow Bird? I see you. So there was one female. This is a big old goofy looking female. Okay, she did a live stream looking like a complete hot mess. She's the same woman that was showing off that broke Caucasian, putting him on a pedestal, making the black female, group look bad. And she thought she was doing something. You got her, you got another female, and this just shows you the type of women that there are black men. There are a good amount of black men who've had to deal with women like that growing up, maybe in their family, maybe in their neighborhoods, maybe women that they dated. They dealt with women like this, women who don't give a fuck about their own kids. Now, I will say this though, I have a uncensored video I recorded that I'm going to put on Patreon. And I'm also going to give my YouTube channel members access to see it, where I went completely in. I recorded yesterday. This is going to be more of the toned down version of it. Okay, it's going to be more toned down. But yeah, you got this black female who put this bottom shelf Brad on a pedestal. This guy looks like all he does is get drunk, okay, and just sit around and not really do much. That's the type of guy who she was putting on a pedestal. And you had this other female who's wearing some Malaysian girl's hair, making a video, looking like she had the look on her. The type of body language and facial expression just shows you that every relationship she had has failed. No matter if she's hopped over the fence or not, they just keep failing. And I want these type of women to understand that no matter how much you hop the fence, if you are trash, you're going to meet trash. Yes, Tanisha, I'm very serious. When you are trash, you're going to attract trash. There's a whole section of YouTube full of non-melanated men who make videos about female nature. Do you think they're just talking about white women or non-black women? They're talking about you too. You got a whole section of men that are incels. They're not black. You don't see a lot of black incels on YouTube. These guys would rather be incels than date outside of their race because they think that white women are just far and beyond better than you. Okay? So when you got these heifers going at Kobe, a guy who married the woman that he had kids with, unlike some of these females who've never married the man that they have kids with because that man doesn't want them, they getting on social media. They mad at Kobe. What the fuck you mad at? He ain't... Hold on. Let me tone it down. Let me tone it back down. I don't want to go all the way in. I'll just save that for the, I may do like a part 1 and part 2 of that uncensored. I got a lot that I need to say. So I'm gonna tone it down a little bit and I'm gonna save a little bit because I don't want to go completely in, man. I just nah. I just, what I was saying, again, you got these females, they, hopping on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, and they're pocket watching a man who they have zero upon zero chance of getting with. And that's what we need to talk about. We need to talk about the ones that can't get the Kobe Bryants of the world, so they make up all these excuses. Okay, these guys don't want to date me because I'm dark skinned, or because they like skinny women, or they like women with light skin and good hair. And I want people to understand that there are a lot of women out here, right, that are on social media who've gotten surgically enhanced. I'm talking about the non-melanated women. I'm seeing more and more of those women get surgically enhanced to look a certain way, to look ethnically ambiguous. Some of them are putting, or tanning their skins or doing certain things to their skin to look more ethnic, right? because they know what these guys like. But also what they bring to the table is they bring femininity to the table that certain women just will never have. I don't care how many videos you watch. No matter how many videos you watch, how many courses you take, you will never be truly feminine, because if you're not naturally a feminine woman, it's going to take a lot more than courses and videos and wanting to level up. It's going to take a lot more than motivational speeches to get you where you want to go. You know? And I think we have to understand that, you know? Now, I'm a realist, okay? I would expect all of you to be realist as well. I don't wake up every day thinking that, you know, let's see. I don't wake up every day thinking that, who's one of these new singers? Let's say Beyonce, right? Let's say Beyonce was single. I don't wake up every day thinking that I'm supposed to date Beyonce, even though I'd be confident enough to think that I could, you know, if she was single, we was in the same space, that I can get to rapping to her, you know what I'm saying? But I'm more of a realist to say, you know what, if she doesn't like me, it's because she has a million different options, and I understand. But in the minds of certain females, i.e. the melanated woman of America, she truly believes that she can date these same male celebrities who have tons of options, and they actually exercise those options. Okay? They would rather go out there, date a woman and get it wrong than not date them at all. And what I'm seeing from certain women is that you got women who are perpetually single because not only are they continuing to deal with one of their baby's fathers or one of their exes that they can't let go of, when they're in their prime years, they waste it just being single, trying to get with one of these rappers or athletes. Instead of them trying to get with a businessman, doctor, lawyer, they are on social media trying to be an Instagram model just so they can have a shot at one of these guys. But when they can't get one of these guys date a woman who is non-melanated. Then you see the bitterness on social media because they tried and they failed. You know? Now, Kobe met his wife when she was what? I've seen where it says she was 17, 18. Well, you have to look at it this way. He ended up marrying her, having 4 kids with her, and being with her for what, 20 years? We have to look at the fact that he wasn't a bachelor throughout most of his career. He was tied down to one woman. So when you have these bitter women dissing this guy, a guy who was with, now again, I'm not saying Kobe was perfect. We all know he had other women that he dealt with, of course. But you did not see his marriage get messy after the situation in Colorado. The marriage got on course and it stayed that way. She could have walked away from Kobe, but she didn't because she knew that he was committed to making things right. And I think Kobe should get credit for the fact that he was able to turn his life around and he was able to be that family man. He was able to be that husband to a wife. He was able to put his energy into being the best basketball player he can be. How can you diss a guy like that? Even if you disagree with who he married, how can you diss a guy like that? I don't care who Serena's dating. I don't care who Jody, what her name is, I think her name is Jody Smith, the female that was in Queen and Slim. I don't care who she's marrying. I'm not about to sit up here and make jokes about her. If something, God forbid, was to happen to any of these melanated women who with, non-black men, I'm not going to sit here and call them names and say, well, you should have been with a black man. I would never in my life say some dumb, idiotic thing like that. But I'm seeing that, unfortunately, on social media from women who wish they were with Kobe. Okay? And I think that is very troubling that these women a lot of the women I'm seeing dissing Kobe look like they're over the age of 40 to me, unless they're aging poorly, you know? What's good, Naima? Make sure y'all like the stream, man. Like the stream, man. But a lot of these women I'm seeing, they look like baby mamas, look like they've never been married. Some have probably never even heard the word "I love you." You know, never really chosen a man worth anything. Their best years are way behind them, and they want to take it out on somebody. Like women who have options, women who are out here happy, who are feminine, you never see them, okay? You never see them on social media being bitter and getting upset with a guy because of who he married. They ain't got nothing to do with you. They ain't got nothing to do with you. I don't care who any of these women are dating. I don't take it that seriously unless she says something crazy like Lonnie Love. I made the videos about Lonnie Love because Lonnie Love is somebody who is a complete attention seeker and is willing to say whatever she can about melanated men in order to get that attention. So yeah, here and there I'm going to respond just to point out to her supporters why you need to think twice before you support somebody like this. And trust and believe, Lonnie Love has supporters. It's just like Nicki Minaj. I did the video about her and Meek Mill, right? I had a bunch of her supporters come to my video angry about me making this video about Meek Mill, talking about, well, he started it. What do you have to say about it now? He stared her down. He wanted to fight. All I have to say is, so because somebody stares you down, that means you gonna fight them, even though you know the guy had his goons outside? You know, that's the thing. You have irrational, over emotional females who get in their feelings either because of who somebody's dating or somebody who they support is dating. I mean, go look at the video I did about Meek Mill and Nicki. Look how angry them sisters are. And that was about a celebrity. So imagine how they feel, about this Kobe Bryant situation and the fact that he's standing next to this woman who he's been with for years and his fortune is going to go to this woman. They pocket watching. Why are you pocket watching a man you don't know? A man that you probably didn't think was attractive. He probably wouldn't have been good enough for you. But because he became rich and successful, now you have an issue with him. You know? And also, let me say this. Let me address these liberal white feminists who are coming out the woodworks with their disrespect. Unless you gonna check the men of your own group for how they treat women, don't go trying to diss Kobe when you haven't dissed or exposed the males in your group for what they've done to you. You know? And I'm seeing that on social media, man. I'm seeing these white liberal feminists get in their feelings, get in their emotions, and they want to diss Kobe. Okay, they want to diss Kobe. When they won't diss the Harvey Weinsteins, I don't even see tweets about him anymore. Let's talk about Kevin Spacey, huh? We don't want to talk about them. We want to talk about Kobe. Why we want to talk about Kobe? Let's talk about the men in your group. Let's talk about the degenerates in your group. Let's talk about them who've gotten away with so many things. But we ain't going to talk about that. We want to talk about the Russell Simmons. We want to talk about the Arkells. But we're not going to talk about the males in your group, but you want to talk about Kobe. Okay? I just want to know, when are we going to, well, I mean, people have been holding some of these females accountable, which is good. This is why they need to keep their mouth shut. And unless they're going to address the males in their group, they don't need to talk about the males in our group. Okay. Stay in your lane and focus on what's going on over there. Okay. Because you got people who've been exposed for being not very intelligent, for being attention seekers. Just like that guy that was standing in front of the Charlotte Hornets arena. I told y'all I thought the guy was homeless, but he's a comedian I've never heard of. I've never heard this guy. They said that he was a comedian buddy of somebody. They're saying that he's the buddy comedian of somebody. You know? And this guy's standing outside this arena looking homeless. Looking, like he needs some change. Looking like somebody let him borrow the cell phone. And he's out using the cell phone in order to diss a guy who is way more of a man than he ever will be. As a matter of fact, Kobe could have taught him some manhood lessons. Okay. So we got to talk about all these people. We got to talk about all these people who are fixing their mouth to talk about Kobe. Stay in your lane. Get attention for doing something that, doing something that as far as your job or your talent. Hopping on video and saying things for attention is only going to make you look bad. Shout out to Loving Holmes. Kobe knew he wanted to marry Vanessa after 6 months. He knew that was the love of his life. People are so miserable with themselves. Yeah, man, basically that's the story. That's the story. He wanted to be with her and he married her. That's the story of his life with Vanessa. That's the story of his life. Make sure y'all like the stream, man, because we already know that there are going to be people who don't like this. We already know there's going to be people saying, I hate Jane bringing that up. Why is he bringing that up? Because y'all are out here bringing up Kobe when you need to mind your business, pay your respects, and go about your day. That's what you need to do. I don't care who you friends with, who you buddies with, especially this guy standing in front of Charlotte Hornets arena, making videos, being disrespectful. That same guy got dropped by his talent agency because he has no talent. He would have never gotten dropped from his talent agency if he had talent. Just like the female on the news show saying the N-word. You have people here that just are not very intelligent. They're not very intelligent. I see your channel. So I want people to really understand that I don't care who melanated women marry, date, as long as it's not hindering me. I don't really care. You're not going to see me make a video saying, ooh, look at who this person married. Oh my God. Where is the fortune going to go? Serena's husband's going to get everything in the divorce. Like, you don't see me doing that, man. There's really no reason to do that. Why would I do that? There's no reason to worry about somebody else's money, pocket watch somebody else. Listen, if you chose to marry somebody and you break up, or there's a situation where that person is no longer here and their money falls to the person they were with, once again, that's a decision that they made. They made a decision to be with that person, or they had a will in place. We don't know. Kobe may have had a will in place. Maybe the money isn't all going to go to his wife or his kids. We don't know that. We shouldn't care where the money goes. Simple. We shouldn't care where the money goes. Why do y'all care where the money goes? Focus on your own life. Instead of making videos looking like trash, why don't you fix yourself up? Maybe you can meet a decent man and you won't be so bitter on social media. There's a lot of bitter heifers on social media, man, whether they be white or black. They just have this issue with Kobe, but you didn't have that issue when he was alive. You got people reveling in the fact that Kobe's no longer here. They're bringing up what happened in Colorado. You people are sick. The heifer on MSNBC who said Los Angeles niggers, not with the A, blurting that out. Now, people are saying that Allison Morris got fired. She didn't get fired. I believe she's still there. And they're not going to fire her. And they're saying that she did not use a racial slur. This is a woman who seems articulate. An articulate person don't make flubs like that unless that was at the front of their mind, not the back of their mind. You can hide things that's at the back of your mind, but you can't hide the shit that's in front of your mind. You can't hide that. What's good, William? These white feminists, these SJWs, you got these male lackeys, these guys who will do anything for the attention of a woman. These guys are running their mouths on social media. All I have to say for you, buddy, you're just a useful idiot. You're a useful idiot who will do the bidding of these women, but you're not sleeping with those women. Those women are sleeping with guys like me, guys who's going to tell them the truth. They're not sleeping with you males who sit there and do their bidding and tell them what they want to hear. Okay. You're the fallback guy when they have hit the wall twice over. You know, so sorry to tell you that. I just wanted you to know that. You know, you male lackeys who getting on social media with Kobe in your mouth speaking reckless, those women are not going to sleep with you either. You same dudes who talk shit about other men at the behest of these women still not going to sleep with you, bruh. You males, when I see grown men attack other men to impress other women, I see you just like a female. To me, you're a female. So when I'm talking about bitter females, understand I'm not just talking about biological women. I'm talking about some of you biological males too. I'm talking about some of you biological males too. Some of you dudes who were born male and you want to talk reckless about Kobe or other men. I see you like women too. You're a female to me. So when I say bitter females, I'm talking about some of these biological males too. Okay? Just because they don't go around looking like one, don't mean they ain't one of these women too. They just like one of these women too. I put them all in the same category. Because to me, they women too. So when I'm talking about bitter female, I'm not just talking about the women. I'm talking about some of you dudes too. And you know who you are. Okay? Shout out to Pahokee Sports. Appreciate it. Some of you dudes have the mentality of women. And you don't even know it. Okay? Because you got some of these dudes who were trying to defend, the lady from MSNBC. You know, some of you dudes are just, especially some of you black males. Like, whenever a white woman is in distress, here you go. I told y'all everybody about to get it, man. Everybody, I've been sitting back watching people just going crazy the last couple of days, man. I got to address you all. These struggle face heifers on YouTube making videos about Kobe and his wife and being, upset and angry. Everybody got to get it, man. You lame ass. males getting on here, standing shoulder to shoulder with women who don't even respect you, who will never give you the box, ever. Okay? Because you don't want to tell them the truth. You dudes are just as weak, lame, and cowardly, as I think you are and how others may think you are. Do you know what I'm saying? Too many of you struggle-faced, weave-wearing heifers on social media talking about who these brothers are dating. But you're trying to look like who these guys are dating. But you love your blackness. Okay, then start looking and acting like a black woman, not a white woman. Stop using a white voice. God damn it. You got these white beta males on social media who talk reckless about black men in entertainment. They have this extra air of inferiority. So when you hear about a Kobe Bryant, they got slick shit to say. You people ain't shit either. You people ain't shit either. Do you hear that? Did that get to you? Okay, Beth, send it to me. I want y'all to understand something, man. Yeah, Jewel, I do have the energy. I done rearranged in here, man. I got extra space in here. I actually just bought a new computer that I'm gonna be doing my live shows on. I can't do it right now because I got to get the other piece to this other microphone I have in here. But I'm gonna be doing shows on that one as soon as I get everything set up over there. That's what I was doing the last couple of days. I want to give y'all the best live show experience ever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just sick and tired. I'm seeing these people. I'm just sitting back and I'm seeing all this fuckery, all this nonsense, man. And I have to come back with that real. Okay? You white feminist heifers shouldn't be saying nothing about a black man, period. Worry about the men in your group who constantly abusing women and children in Hollywood. Let's talk about that. Everybody quiet about that. But let's talk about the women and the children being abused in Hollywood before you say anything about Kobe Bryant. Before you tweet one motherfucking thing about Kobe, let's talk about what's going on in Hollywood. Let's talk about that. Y'all got energy to talk about black men, but let's talk about what's going on in Hollywood, right in your backyard. Right there. Right there in your backyard. Let's talk about that. Oh, you don't want to talk about that, huh? Oh, okay. Okay. Shout out to Lawrence with the cash out. Appreciate that, man. And shout out to Marlo for becoming a patron. All right. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram too. Links in the description, man. To keep up with the videos and live streams when I go live. All right. Now, I want y'all to understand me very clear. Okay. I know I do videos speaking about celebrities and things of that nature, but for the most part, I do it for a reason, because there are a lot of people out here who worship celebrities. This is why you had the heifers upset about me speaking about Nicki Minaj and the Meek Mill situation. Even other situations where I've made videos that, people didn't like. I do it for a reason. I do it because there's a purpose. There's a purpose for me being able to speak on these people who've had Kobe Bryant's name in their mouth, making videos looking a hot mess, who need to take care of themselves physically, who need to stop dating bottom shelf brads, stop dating the washed up white males that white women would never want to date. Not even the white women desperate. You know what I'm saying? Not even the desperate white women want these guys, but y'all be happy with these guys. You know, y'all willing to build with bottom shelf Brad, but you're not willing to build with other black men who have the same aspirations as you do. Shout out to Pahokee Sports. Appreciate it, man. Oh, that's cool, running woman. Nubian Life, it was funny. But some of them, y'all go look. Wait a minute, where's the link to that video? Y'all have to go see the comment thread of the video. Look how angry them sisters are. I want y'all to see how angry these sisters are, man. Talk about needing a life to be gotten. Okay. Some of y'all need some life. You need some vitamin D in your life. God damn it. That's the link to the video, man. Look how hurt them heifers was, man, in the comment thread. They're literally hurting. And I don't understand why. But I've had to get notifications from them, you know, angry, you know, trying to argue and debate over my thoughts. Okay? Facts too, but thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Now we about to take phone calls in a second because I'm not just gonna be doing something. I just wanted y'all to hear what I had to say because I've been sitting back and listening to the bullshit and seeing the bullshit. Shout out to Shy, Natalia, Bryant, Kobe's oldest, gonna have to be strong. Yes, she is gonna have to be strong. She's the oldest. She's gonna be going off to college soon, and she's definitely gonna have to build not only a life for herself, but she's gonna definitely have to look out for her mother. You know, her mother's only been in a relationship with one man her entire adult life. You know, is she gonna date again? Is she gonna be single for a long time? You know, like the stream people. But yeah, man, definitely. Thought they know, boy. May clutch my visible, bro. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, new, but I don't. Shout out to EA League. This is the video. This is the Meek Mill Nicki Minaj video I did. Y'all check it out. Let me get the phone lines revved up real quick. Shout out to everybody that supports me on Patreon that has become a member. You can get your own badge and be a member of the channel. All you have to do is click that link. You know, that easy. Also, man, you can go buy some of my you can go and buy some of my merchandise. Okay, you can go get some of the merchandise. Hold on, let me get the. Now, people, don't listen. I'm about to open up the phone line, but don't linger on the phone lines because there's a lot of people that's gonna want to call in, man. Don't get upset if I have to cut you off. I can't have y'all on here about 10 minutes, man. Come on. You know, let's have some respect for the other callers. All right. I just want y'all to know that. I want that to be in the front of your mind. God damn, how many minutes y'all been calling the show the whole time? God damn. Yodi. Oh no, okay, that was a couple. I thought y'all was calling the show while I was speaking just now. And if any of you sisters that don't like Kobe, you want to call in and be respectful and disagree with me, that's fine. But I mean, don't get out of pocket because, you know, I got some time today. You know. All right. That is the number. All right, let's see what this is. Let's see what the fuck this is. You live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey Jay, this is Loving Holmes.
What's good, Loving Holmes? What's going on with you?
Yes, I'm good. I was just calling to make it real quick, but I want to say I don't know if you heard about Cynthia G. Like I used to look at her and I'm so disgusted with her. I think
Well,
she's the most bitterest woman ever because how you gonna make a video live after the next day Kobe died and his daughter died talking about he never liked black people. Like he says don't support him until all the sex. And I'm like, ooh, I just wish I could tell her to shut the fuck up because
well,
I'm
you
like,
know,
how you
that's
going to like really? How you going to talk about him the day after saying that crap? Like he loved black people just because he was around white people don't mean nothing. I'm like, come on now. I just
well,
want
you
to
know,
freaking choke that woman when I
I
saw
don't
it.
like to give you know certain people attention like that, but I will say this though. That's why I'm doing this live stream because you got people out here who are mentally unstable and they will say things because that's where their mind is, you know. And people who have this view of Kobe, those are the type of people I've been discussing during this show, you know.
Yeah, it's just so sad. And I'm like talking about Vanessa, and I'm just like, can that lady breathe? I'm like, y'all don't realize that even though she found out he cheated and did all this other stuff, he still was willing to make it work with that lady because
Right.
he didn't want to give up. Even his family hated her, hated him marrying her, but he didn't care because he wanted to be with that lady. So I'm
Right.
like, y'all need to get out y'all feelings and get over yourselves.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree
like,
with
for
that.
real.
You know.
Yeah, so yeah, that's all I wanted to say on that because I was like, oh, I'm so weird. I wanted to
Okay.
make a video about it. But I was like, nah, I didn't want to
Nah, you ain't
do
got to.
all
You
that.
ain't
So
got to
I'm
do
like,
all
let me
that, man.
just put
Listen, this. Nah, you ain't got to do all that, man. It just listen to me. That's all you got to do. Yeah. Well, appreciate the call.
all
I
right,
love
all
home.
right. You welcome. All right, bye
Right.
bye.
Right. Yeah, man. I mean, there's a lot of messy, mentally unstable, deranged individuals on this platform, man. Y'all know them. I ain't even got to tell you. I don't even got to tell you. You already know. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
What's going on, Jay? This your boy D. What's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. What's going on with you?
Man, all I can say is, I've seen that video. All I can think about, I just had the surprise Pikachu meme face the whole time. Like, this lady serious right now? This man just passed away with his daughter. The lady Cynthia. It's like, I seen that video. It was like, why? Why?
Well,
What did
again,
this man really do to you?
it just listen. People are exposing who they are. Like again, you got these other females as well. Like one did a live stream. I think she had a son in the background. He was making noises and all kind of things. Like these people priorities are fucked up. You know.
It's like, dang. It's like, what did this man do to you? It's like, it was just like that whole situation with Lie and Love. It's like, Lonnie, why you worrying about it? What do we do to you? What, you mad because we don't want you?
Pretty much.
Mad because you probably had, you mad because we know you probably riding that CC for Lord knows how many years? And pretty bait, that puss blew out. What? We not, it's our fault you decided to choose these men. You know these men want nothing, yeah, you kept on sleeping with them, so how's it our fault? How is it our fault that we're actually smart with our money and our time, and we know y'all ain't worth the headache?
Yeah. Yeah. People.
All right, man. That's all I want to say. That shit was stupid.
Okay. All right. Well, cool, man. Well, thanks for the call, bro. All right.
Hey, no problem.
All right. So, the calls is coming in crazy, man. The lines are loaded. Man. Y'all got to give me a chance to get to as many of you as I can. All right. See what this is. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing today, Jay?
What's up, man?
Hey, not much. Hey, first of all, I would like to say rest in peace to Kobe Bryant.
Right.
And number two, it's kind of disappointing that some black folks would, be venomous, towards Kobe after he passed away, all because all because of his choice in a wife.
Right.
Hey, that's him. That's him. Hey, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at him, but
right.
At the same token, just show his wife some compassion. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's it.
Because they would want it themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yo, but anyways, yo, Let's show the brother. Some respect, and we'll miss him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
All right, bro.
Hey, that's all I'm gonna say, and hope you enjoy your night.
All right, you too, man. Thanks for the call, man.
Hey, you too. It's Flavor Genuine, by the way.
Flavor Genuine. That's your name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
me.
All right, cool, bro. Well, thanks for the call, man. All right.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. All right. Shout out to him. The call. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
Hey, Jada Black. How you doing?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I want to say something.
Mm-hmm.
Had been Serena Williams in the playing class with her biracial daughter, then everybody would go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a double standard, man. But and the thing is that, like, I don't understand the same black women who shamed Kobe, but they are no black women. They're the one also they are no black men. See a double standard?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a double standard out here. Absolutely.
Yeah, and the thing is that, and this something like this is the reason why black women are bottom on the dating pool. Because not because of their skin, it's because of their behaviors. They disrespect black men. They're submissive. They don't want to do things for their black man. They want to suck his dick. They want to cook for him food. They want to do nothing for him. They're submissive. Okay? And that's the problem. And I don't understand why black women hate us. What have we done to them?
Well, see, that's the thing. You know, that's why it's good to be around people who don't dislike you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that's what definitely should focus on more. You know.
Yeah, but this is part of the reason why I try to avoid black women, because I don't want to be with a rude for black women. I try to date, because I prefer to date girls. I prefer non-black women, because non-black women they're submissive and they cook, clean, and they treat the men right. They treat men in all regions far better than black women. And the thing is that, like, you know what it is? If you go to a white guy, black women treat a white guy like a king. They submit to him. They treat him right.
Wow.
But if I go to a black man, they treat a black man like crap.
Oh. That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, man. But I appreciate the call, man. These lines are full, man. I got to go to some other calls. But thanks for the call, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, appreciate it, man. Shout out to you for the call, man. All right. Yeah, these callers is coming in, man. Lines open. Yeah, the brother says he's saying the non-black women be treating them good. Lines open, people. All right, let's see who this is. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Oh, nothing much, man. I just want to say this one thing, man. The greatest trick the devil pulled was pretending that he didn't exist.
Right.
That's what black women do. That's what black women do with the issues that they cause to the black community. They pretend that they don't exist, and they blame black men for it. And it's sad. I called before about the Lonnie Love situation. It just keeps happening over and over and over. Man, black women are mentally ill, man. And that's pretty much all I have to say, man.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate the call, man. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, man. All right. The brother says that black women are mentally ill. If any of you slippers want to call in, y'all got a chance to do it. But these lines are, god damn. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, man? This is Chris calling out of Naptown, man.
What's good, Chris?
It was a good show. Good show. You killed it today. And yeah, R.I.P. Kobe. And I wanted to say this as a victim of a false rape claim, man. I've been through this shit.
Yeah.
People got to know that women do lie about this shit, man. I went through it. Police was called, everything. It's on the record, everything. And everybody knew she was lying. She admitted the lie, and I ended up getting an apology, but it was all afterwards, after calling the police. So, you see what I'm saying? So I still had to go through a lot of shit. So that does happen, and believe all women, yeah, I want to do that, but sometimes they lie, and we just can't put guys in prison. And, you know, if that didn't do anything, you know, because it happens. It happened to me, straight up. Wow. And as far as Vanessa and black women hating on Vanessa, I mean, you know, they got to understand, they got to take it on themselves that Vanessa was a good woman. You didn't see her out there trying to be a star because she's married to a star. Right. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really see her out there thirst trapping like a Aisha Curry. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, oh, look, I'm cooking and I got a cooking show, just trying to be a star because she's married to a star and trying to set a thirst trap at the same time. You know what I'm saying? These black women got to check their mentalities. Are they doing what is desirable? No, I don't think so, man. They're way too ratchet right now, man, and they need to have some accountability and own up to that shit.
I want to say this real quick. I know the last caller called in, and he said that black women are mentally ill. I just want to say this: there are black women out there that are mentally ill, but it's not all black women, bro. There are, you know, because I know mentally ill women. You can tell it, like, without even knowing them, and it's not all. Trust me. Yeah. I just want to make that clear for everybody here to hear.
Yeah, you definitely right with that, bro. But I just been having so much bad luck with them, man. Like, they be calling and wanting to argue and fight, and then fuck. I'm like, man, look, I don't need you to be my enemy.
Some women like that, man. They like the banter. I think it's the banter back and forth that turns them on. They want to see if you're gonna check them, put them in their place. You know.
But they grown women, man. I don't want to have to raise them like, you know, like my kids and shit. Oh, damn, what you want to be with somebody for? You got to check all the time. Like, goddamn, I got to prove myself to you. I mean, why don't we just go ahead and arm wrestle and get it over with? Then I ain't got to check them. Well, let's just go ahead and wrestle one time, and then we got it over with. And now, you know, you ain't whooping me. But they don't get that, man, because men have become so sophisticated. We don't want to beat our women like they used to do 100 years ago. We're not into putting our hands on women. That's just who we are. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But they trying to take advantage of that. Like, trying to be harder than they got. You're not going to be harder than the guy. I'm sorry. Your chromosomes ain't set up like that.
Chris, I gotta get to some more callers, man. But I appreciate the call, all right?
All right, man. Appreciate it, man.
All right, appreciate that. Yo, Sherry, you say you're trying to call in because I've had only one female call in. It's a lot of dudes calling in, man. It's a lot of you dudes calling in. So Sherry, you say you try to call in? It's a lot of dudes. But the lines are open. Shout out to Rose Scholar. You know why I'm here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. All right, well, the lines are open now. Let's see who this is. You're live at Jada Black. What's happening?
Hey.
What's up?
Jada Black. This is Gemini, man.
What's good, Gemini?
Hey, if I sound a little funny, I'm at work right now. I just wanted to call in. First of all, good evening to the chat.
All right.
My condolences to everyone that perished on that helicopter.
Yeah.
I had kind of talked about this earlier today, and these are people, some of these women, they keep breathing fresh life in those stereotypes. Mm-hmm. And they wonder why no one is taking them serious.
Right.
Because when you have people out here constantly selling soap that they bought from someone else, it's clear to me that a lot of these people don't know the history of this world. Mm-hmm. Kobe Bryant's wife is a melanated woman. She does not look like any type of European woman, period. Mm-hmm. A lot of people may not think the same about Meghan Markle.
Right.
But see, we have to stop picking and choosing.
Mm-hmm.
If Michelle Obama's kids can be considered black, even though their daddy was a mixed man, then what are we talking about here?
Mm.
And then furthermore, when it goes down to this whole talk about where his wealth is going and all of this type of thing, nobody was caring about what he was doing last Thursday, last Wednesday, last month. Nobody cared. So when you start talking about that type of stuff, that's nothing but a grain of salt. A lot of these people need to be ashamed of themselves. And I've seen plenty of women out here talking bad on this guy. So I'm gonna just tell you what it is, and I just let you go and let you guys keep on going on with it. But peace to you, man.
All right, peace, Gemini. I appreciate the call, Gemini.
All right.
All right. Shout out to Gemini with the call. You're live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
What's up, Jay Black? I have a question for you.
Okay.
Why those women are so evil? I mean,
Well,
like,
what women are you talking
it's
about?
kinda messed up.
What women are you talking about?
Those black women, the ones that, you know.
Are you talking about the ones that made the videos and the posts and things of that nature? It's because they just don't. They blame black men for all of the issues they've had growing up. Because you got to understand, there are women who were abused growing up, and they've held on to that for a very long time. So it always manifests in their relationships. Those feelings always manifest themselves. So you have women who they don't know how to deal with it. So they will find reasons. Like that hatred grows. If they don't deal with it, that hatred will grow, and it will bloom to them actively being out here pushing interracial dating and their self-hatred and their hatred of melanated men. So you do have that element too. You can't not bring that element up, you know?
I mean, it's bad enough that she lost her husband and her child. I mean, can't just give the woman a break, a peace of mind, at least?
What do you mean, a peace of mind?
I mean, like, don't drag her just because she married him, or, you know, like, just because of the color.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. Like, I don't think Vanessa should be getting criticized or disrespected just because she was married to him, to Kobe. I don't think that should be happening.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. All right.
But I will say rest in peace to him.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like it's just sad that he had people like that acting like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's just sad. Very sad.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, Jay. Thank you for your time.
All right. Thanks for the phone call, bro. All right. Shout out to you with the phone call. All right. I know a lot of people are calling in. Listen, man. There's a lot of people that want to talk. You know? Let's see what it says. All right. You're live with Jay the Black. What's going on?
Hey, it's Joe.
You say this Joe?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what's going on, Joe?
Not much. Okay, so just to be clear, not all black women feel the way a lot of the bitter black women do. Those are just the bitter black women.
Mm-hmm.
So when they, fill your lives and they broaden the spectrum, we all don't care that he's married to a Hispanic woman or whatever the case.
Right.
In my opinion, the women that are making these videos are I don't know what you call them, because you guys have these two different platforms. You got the black man versus black woman, the black woman versus black man. I think both of them is kind of poisonous. But those are the women that, in my opinion, are very jealous of mixed women and all of that stuff. Because I don't see why any black woman will be so caught up in a black man being married with another race without it being some type of jealousy. Like, I watched a video of a young lady. She made the video, and
the basis of her hate was because he married a Mexican woman or whatever the wife is. But I don't think it's fair to put every black woman on that, because I'm black and I don't give a fuck about him being married to a Hispanic woman. I think the fact that whatever he did for the community, because I heard he's done a lot. I don't agree that that's even being discredited because he's married to a Hispanic woman. And then they didn't I guess they didn't say anything about his daughter either. And I'm thinking they're not talking about the daughter because she's mixed, because they're jealous of mixed women, because they want the black man's success and blah, blah, blah. And in my opinion, you get that bitter when you had your chance. Does that make sense? Like, perhaps they had their chance to get with a guy like Kobe. Yeah. And they fucked up, whatever the situation happened. Now he's with a mixed woman. That's the only way, honestly, I can see a black woman being so bitter about a successful black man being with another race. But we all don't care about that. And it is very ignorant to say that black women generally are mentally ill or whatever. And I think what they did was disgusting. A lot of them is disgusting. Those are character flaws, and that shouldn't be put on all black women, because, again, we all don't care about him being married to a mixed woman. We all don't care about black men being married to different race. Those are just that select group of women. But I just wanted to put that out there. We all don't care. We are not all mentally ill. They are. But we are all not mentally ill. I think the way he died was tragic, and I think it's very selfish for those don't date black men, women, to be spreading this on their platform, because my thing is this: teenage girls are impressionable. I don't have any daughters, but in any event, I had a daughter and she watched some nonsense like this on one of their platforms. I'd be disgusted by it, because they're teaching teenage girls to be upset with a black man that didn't hurt anybody because he's with a Mexican woman. So that's not all of us. Live chat dudes that don't like black women. That's not all of us. So I just wanted to put that out there. Thank you for taking my call.
Okay, cool. Okay, Joe. Well, I appreciate the call. All right, Joe. All right. Bye. Shout out to Joe called in. She wanted to clear some things. I definitely don't generalize. I want y'all to understand that. I don't want to generalize anybody. I don't make generalizations. I never have, because generalizations can be used against you. And it damn sure is not going to be used against me. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Yo, Mr. J, man.
What's good, man?
Listen, I will make this quick because I know you got a lot of callers. Listen, I'm just an island dude, right?
Okay.
And we here see how they're throwing salt on Kobe, and they just need to get a life. But my question is to you, right? As a island dude from the Caribbean, I've lived in many U.S. states, and I don't understand what's with the aggression with mainland black women, because I've never really experienced that back home. I mean, we have some chicks that like to man up here, but they know you're most likely to get knocked the fuck out if you do that. And like American black chicks, like they honestly don't think disrespecting a man is going to get you knocked out. I mean, I was in Texas and I damn near had to tell this chick that I can see that you never had a man beat your ass. But that's going to change tonight if you don't get out of my face.
Damn. Well, that's the thing, man.
I don't violence against women, but I've been to Florida, Texas, California, and New York, and not all, but the majority of black chicks I met are like that. And I'm an island dude. We don't play that. But I don't understand what's with that, man.
Let me tell you, man, only in America are you gonna see women feel like they could whoop a grown man's ass. And that's what goes on in a lot of these black communities, because a lot of the women are in control. They have the power in the households. And these young boys are afraid of the women in these communities. That's why these women feel so emboldened to get in their face. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand that. I've had to tell grown men older, bigger than I am, Jay, that you will let her do that to you? See, back home, she would have been on the floor if she did that.
Yeah, they don't respect the dudes here. They really don't.
I don't understand it. I had to carry my black ass back to the Caribbean before I caught a case like y'all like to say up there.
Yeah, man.
But Jay, But Jay, I'm gonna get off now. You have a growing fan base here on the islands.
Okay,
so
cool,
just keep
man.
It up, man.
I appreciate it, man. Shout out to all y'all out there. Appreciate it, man. All right.
Okay. Cool. All right.
All right. Shout out to him, man. Damn. You're live with Jada Black. What's happening?
Hey, Jay. Angela C.
What's good, Angela C?
Hey, Angela. Hey, Jay. Regarding this whole, I don't know, black women being bitter about Vanessa. Is that her name? His wife?
Yeah, Vanessa Bryant. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen most videos I saw here on YouTube made by black women wasn't bitter. They was actually saddened by his death and his daughter's death. That's like most black women on my Facebook, between YouTube and social media. And then I seen that fat black lady's video today. The one, she's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's her, and I was told there was 2 other black women who made YouTube videos. I don't understand how we took her and the other 2 black women on YouTube and then somehow made this into black women are bitter. Black women don't give 2 flying fucks about who his wife is. We all know who he's married to.
Yeah.
No one was focused on
I don't think it's just that. I don't think it's just videos. I saw Facebook posts, I saw tweets. You got female celebrities, you got the white liberal female celebrities talking about Kobe just being disrespectful. That's where I'm going. I'm going off of everything I've seen. Not just those videos were a part of it, but it wasn't the only part. For me, it wasn't the only part.
Yeah, like I had a female cousin who posted something on her Facebook, and she was the only black female on my timeline trying to talk shit. She mentioned something about what did she say? Wasn't he accused of sexual assault or rape or something like that?
He was accused
and
of that.
I told her to take it down. I'm like, why would you even post this? Why? Like, what's the point? And she tried to cuss me out. I went in, and guess what she did? She took it down. So that's one out of hundreds of black females that I saw on my timeline who was just like distraught and they feel sorry for his wife. So I'm like, why is everybody taking the few black women that we see on social media and they say, oh, black women, we don't care about that. Like, we all know who his wife is, and even if we didn't, we're so shocked about what happened. We're not really focused on that. Like, no one cared. I was just sad that it was him and his daughter. Like, one of his children was on there, but that was just bothering me. And then I'm like, why is everybody in the comment section trying to make it seem like black women care about that, and we don't care about that at all? It's like, I just thought that was weird.
Yeah, well,
and now everybody's turned to.
That's the thing, and that's why I'm addressing it in the live stream. I didn't do a video because I just want to get everybody else's perspective where they seeing some of the same things I was. And it's clear that you and maybe some others didn't see it the way that I did or others did, but from what I've just been gathering information over the last couple of days, and that is what went into my decision to speak about it. And I just felt like it just needed to be addressed, on my own. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I did see that, then I would have agreed, like, yeah, this is ridiculous. But I don't know, maybe I wasn't, well, the only place I didn't go on was my Twitter page, so I don't know what's on there, but that's all I just wanted to say. I didn't really understand, like where's that coming from, because I didn't see anything to where I would think that, like, black women are out of pocket and they need to keep their feelings out. Like, if I saw that, then I would have definitely agreed. But that is tragic, and that's just crazy how that had happened. But that's all I want to say as regards to that.
Okay, Angela. Well, I appreciate the call.
All right.
All right. All right. Shout out to Angela with the call. All right. You live with Jada Black? What's up? I guess not. Yo, these calls are God. I think I've had more calls today than any other time, and I've had some really good topics. Nurse Mocha, that's incorrect. I don't care what you care about. You don't have to comment in the chat, ma'am. You could have just sat and watched or just avoided, But these different opinions you're seeing in the chat room is what it is. There's no monolithic thought that you're going to see here. Even with the callers, people are going to have different perspectives. That's just how it is. I don't want everybody here to think the same. That would be boring. And the stream wouldn't be what it is now. All right, let's see what this is. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
What's up, Jada Black?
What's up, man?
What's going on? This is Mike in Miami.
You said it's Mike.
Yeah, this is Mike in Miami.
What's going on, Mike?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm great today. I'm good, bro. Energized like a motherfucker.
I wanted to ask you. I know I've been a long time listener. I don't know if you mentioned like around what age range you are.
I'm 30, sir.
Okay, I just wanted to ask because it was when Kobe came into the league.
Mm-hmm.
He was like he struck all types of cultures. You know what I mean? Like because it was such a big story back then.
Yeah.
So he was in TV shows. He was in music.
Mm-hmm.
He was so he was in the spotlight. It was a big story back then because a lot of teenagers weren't going straight to the league like that.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he in our culture, he would always come up.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of ladies at that time weren't really feeling Kobe like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because he wasn't, at that time in the early 2000s, in 98, 99, we had the big, like, thug culture really popping at that time.
Yeah.
And Kobe was more of thought of, like, as a lame dude. He was too nice. He was, like, always smiling in pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you see Kobe, he's always smiling in pictures.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So he was never thought of as, like, a thug type dude. So ladies weren't even checking for him. If Kobe was a regular dude, didn't play ball, ladies wouldn't, he would, like, black women would not really be interested in him. He would be thought of as a lame. We last year we had that whole thing in the manosphere or in online where the whole educated lame and things like that. Kobe knows multiple languages.
Yeah.
He has a huge curiosity. He was in the book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they weren't really checking for him. But as soon as he dies, the first thing they want to worry about is where his money's going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of crazy to really look at it as far as, like, this dude was, like, the only utility they look at it is where is his money going?
Yeah, because, that's who that's what his value is to them, just his money. Not who he is as a person, just his money, And
that's the part I think that gets overlooked, and that's a real shame as far as, back at that time, he was thought of as like a lame dude, too nice. He wasn't thug enough. Because at that time, also, AI was real big. He was a big coming out of Virginia. He played football, basketball, like, and he repped, like, he had the cornrows. That was big at that time. He had the tattoos. He kind of ushered that into the league. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like those two guys, and a lot of people, like, look at Kobe like a lame dude.
Yeah.
So it's like real curious to me. It's like somebody that they weren't even checking for last week, didn't care for, and then they see that, he did a lot of good things, and a lot of people care as far as, what he's accomplished, and now they want to ask where his money going. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, now they give a fuck. It's only about the money and who he with, right?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to take up too much of the time. I appreciate, you giving me a chance to speak. I just wanted to speak.
All right, cool, man. That. Well, thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it, okay?
No problem.
All righty. Oh, fuck. Well, you're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
What's up, Jada? This is Chris.
What's good, Chris?
How are you doing, man?
I'm good, man. What's going on with you?
I'm good. I just got 2 quick points, and that's it. First of all, I want to say, with Kobe, rest in peace to Kobe and his family. And I know he kind of had that situation with that lady, the rape allegations and all that. And nobody's perfect, and I don't hold that against him, but I think it's very honorable for him to stay in the league and do what he did for 20 years, and that shows commitment, passion, through all the injuries and the drama he had with Shaq and Shaq being traded, and sometimes his teams that he played on were good and bad. He did all that, and he stayed for for 20 years. So that's honorable, And I feel like you know, we should respect that. And
right.
And the last point I want to say, I appreciate you and you know, O'Shea for kind of speaking up on this point, you know, because they had those negative comments about Kobe. You know, when you point one finger at somebody, you got three pointing back at you. So my question is to those that were you know, trying to tarnish his name, what are they doing? You know, what are they pulling their resources together, ideas together, and, you know, forming jobs and opportunities to bring money back to the black community? That's, you know what I'm saying? I mean, are they doing that? Because you know, if we need that, why would you count on one man?
Well, I think it's a little, you know, it's being a little irrational. It's people being irrational. In that moment, people like, oh, you know, rest in peace to Kobe. Kobe did all these great things, and they're looking like, wait a minute, where is his money and who is he married to? Should I feel sorry if I don't like who he's married to and where the money is gonna go? You know?
Yeah. You know, so that's it. I know you know you got the hotline going on, but I appreciate this. Appreciate your viewpoint, and you know. And I just want to rest in peace to Kobe and his family, man. You know, so.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, thanks for the call, man. Much appreciation. All right.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Let's see what this is. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on, man?
Hi. Yes, I was just calling in to give my opinion on the topic of the show.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was calling in because I'm black and I'm Latina, so I'm mixed. And I, as far as being a black woman, you know, because I am black as well, I am married to a black man.
Okay.
And to just hear the insult that, and I actually seen a couple of the videos from the black females talking about, you know, not hearing that Kobe died because he was married to a Latina. It really just made me want to pass out. Like, seriously, I was so mad. Like, I couldn't believe that another female would be so heartless. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't understand. Like, it's 2020 and we're still talking about race. Like, it was still like, I'm mad at people for dating outside their race, and I just don't understand. Like, what is the big deal? Like,
man,
you can't force somebody.
We could have a whole conversation about that. I could tell you things that you probably didn't even realize. That, you know, there are women who just don't like other women. You know, especially if they look different and they have a different type of life.
Yeah.
You know, I think I've even said this.
Yeah.
So I know you're gonna be surprised by that, but you know, some other people are not.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm from New York, okay? So I've been around everybody, every attitude. We have our own attitude up there and everything. But now I live in the ATL. And I see something that's totally different down here as far as like anyone accepting mixed culture, like anyone that's mixed, you know, everyone looks at you different. Down here in New York, we just like, whatever, we all chill, you know, but down here I see the difference. And a lot of the black women don't like other black women who are mixed with anything else. You see what I'm saying? And it's like a competition. And I never seen it like that. I'm just like, look, if you're cool, you're cool. If you're not, then that's different, you know. But they judge you if you are mixed, and they judge you from your hair, and they judge you from all kinds of stuff that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, this is a man, this is a husband, this is a father, and any woman that thinks that way only because of who he married, she's a foul, disgusting, heartless piece of shit, and she's a waste of sin. Like, there's no way that you can have a heart and think about someone's father, brother, son dying. And other people died too. And then say something that's nasty. And she also, this one girl that I listened to, which I would never say her name because she's not worth it, but she was also talking about his daughter. Only reason he's mad is because she's mixed and she has pretty hair. If it was a black girl with 4C hair, nobody would care.
Well, let me ask you.
Listen.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Let me ask you this. Do you, in real, like, outside of social media, right, have you been in situations where there have been black females who felt some type of way towards you?
Yes. all the time. I grew up that way. I grew up, like I said, I grew up in New York, and I was fine when I was in a city of New York because we have all different cultures and Spanish Harlem and stuff like that. But when I moved upstate, and they didn't have many mixture. It was just like a black, or you're white or you're Spanish. The girls literally hated me for no reason. They didn't know me. And they would say, oh, you think you're pretty because you got long hair, or you think you're cute because you're half Puerto Rican. And I'm like, I literally had to fight every day.
Wow.
Books every day. Chicks would befriend me just to steal my clothes from my house.
Wow.
Chicks would rip from my window. And these are not white chicks. These are not Asian, Spanish. This is black chicks. And I grew up with my black family. So I have women in my black side of the family that can't stand me because they say, oh, you think you're cute, or you think I'm cute. You said it. Like, I'm chilling. You don't want, if you're that insecure, then that's not my problem. That's your problem.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, chicks that act like that, it just made me realize, like, I don't want to be around them. It's 25% of black women in this world that are good women that don't discriminate on other women. The other 75 is horrible. They're hateful. They're horrible. They're split. They're insecure. And I don't care who doesn't like it. You're insecure. You need to focus on you.
Well, there definitely some sisters done disappear from the chat room. Some sisters done disappear from the chat room. But I gotta go, man. But I appreciate you calling in. All right. But yeah, man. All right. You have a good one. All right.
You too. Have a good night.
You too. All right. Well, y'all, I seen some disappearance. I seen some disappearances in the chat room. Hey, where's she at? Where's she at? Shout out to Young Manhood Channel. Said, what's good, Jay? Salute to you, bro. Shout out to Wayne Tillman. Says Kobe didn't have enough street cred for sisters, but when he got the Becky, he wasn't shit. Pathetic. Where the sister at? Hold on. There was a sister calling in, and I want to hold the lines open because I'm not gonna take too many phone calls. But where are you at? Have you left the chat yet, Sherry? Sherry, are you still here, Sherry? Sherry, are you still here? Did they see? No, I didn't see that, Unique. I didn't see that. But she was real. Your last caller was being real, man. Sherry, are you still here? Let me know. I'm gonna take this phone call. Then Sherry, if you still here, I'll let you call in. You live with Jada Black. What's going on? Yo, you live. What's up?
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
What's up, Jada, man?
What's good, bro?
Big fan of yours, man. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. My name is James.
Cool, James. Shout out to Nashville, man. What's up with you?
Man, I find it kind of crazy. This is crazy how we have this conversation about Kobe's wife right after he died.
Yeah.
All this was irrelevant 2 weeks ago or last Saturday. I don't get why this is even a conversation about who his wife was. They've been married for how long? 10 years?
Yeah. Well, it's a conversation now because his money is to be had. So, she's going to be a conversation now. Yeah.
His money could be had. His wife should be getting all that money.
Yeah, she is. What I'm just saying is that there are people pocket watching. Is what I'm saying. You know.
That's fair.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not gonna say all black women and all this that because we all know it ain't all or nothing, but it is kind of sad how we got so many black women just so crave about what another black man is doing. You know, it doesn't make no sense. We all know y'all choose more of who y'all get to fuck, who y'all get to play with. Most of the time, men get who they can depending on how much money they got and their status, right? So it's just kind of sad watching all these black women just fuss about who Kobe was messing with and who his wife is. It just don't make sense.
No, I don't, man.
And I ain't got really much to say. I'm just glad to call in. This is my first time calling.
Yeah.
Big fan. I've been listening a lot.
All right.
Keep up the good work, fam.
All right,
you
cool.
got fans out here. I appreciate you, dog.
All right, cool, man. Thanks, man. Shout out to everybody out there in Nashville, Tennessee. All right.
Yeah, most damn. Keep it up.
All right, thank you, man. Shout out to the caller, man. First time caller calling in. Sherry, are you still here? You want to call in, Sherry? She been wanting to call in. Sherry, are you there? Sherry, are you there in the chat? You want to call in? God damn, look. I think I have at least 30 missed calls. Probably more than that. You know? God, Jesus. Let's see what this is. Yo, you live with Jada Black. What's happening?
Jay, what up, bro? This D-Stroke calling in, man.
What's up, man? What's good with you?
Yo, we definitely need some ladies to call in more, man.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want more to call in so they can talk about this because there's been a lot of dudes calling in. I see
they dipping and dodging, man. Like they in their feelings right now. They mad. Shit. But what's crazy, man, is you got these sickos out there, man. I've been calling them zombies, man. I think that's gonna be the new one for 2020 right there, man. How can you sit there and go after somebody that's dead, man? Like, he's not here to speak on his behalf anymore, man. This was a great man, he did a lot, man. He did a lot for the game. He did a lot for communities. He's donated to children's organizations, man. Like, how can you harbor hatred towards this man? Because, if this was a short, ugly nigga, man, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't have nothing to say about it. You know what I mean? And I think that has a lot to do with it, man. It's like you pick and choose who you want to get in your feelings about, similar to, past streams we talked about, like, if it was a Chris Brown type of nigga, man, you wouldn't have nothing to say at all, It's like the colorism, crybabies, and all that bullshit, man. It's corny as hell. And it's like you're not only going after him, but by default, because he was, her father, you're also attacking his daughter as well.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because it's like they're bypassing the fact that he lost his daughter, and other people on there lost his own life. But we want to talk about him.
Yeah, man. It's ridiculous, man. Like, but you have good in this world and you have evil, man. But a lot of times, more often than not, the evil outshines the good.
Yeah.
And people like that, man, they just revealing, what kind of creature they actually are, and that's not something that deserves respect at all, man. Like, that shit ain't cool, you know? Because, see, I believe in karma, That's why I've always kind of been, big on that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's funny, man. They say that the people that smile around you the most, man, to be the same ones that piss on your grave, after you leave this earth, man, you got to be real careful about who you keep in your circle and all that, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
These same women, or if you can call them that, man, that's sitting there talking ill about him, they was probably on his dick when he was alive.
Yep. Probably got a Kobe Bryant jersey themselves. Yo, D, I gotta take this call from Sherry, man.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Salute, man. All right, it's Sherry. Sherry, you live.
Hey, I'm Mellow Bird Green. I'm just on a different.
Oh, that's you? I should have known you followed me on Facebook. But yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, I haven't really been on social media lately because I've been working on my hobbies and at work.
Okay.
I'm an air traffic controller.
Okay.
And I'm shocked that people are worried about race. I think that people really should be concerned about how completely preventable this accident was. The pilot, though he was IFR flight capable, transitioned through special VFR, which is visual flight, but allows his aircraft to be the only aircraft in the airspace at the time. Yeah. When he went to the second controller, he told the controller that he was able to see better, that he was VFR, which means he could see better. It's not confirmed if he was telling the truth or not. But this, long story short, this whole accident was preventable if he had put in an IFR flight plan to make his aircraft priority, because his aircraft was not priority due to the rules that us air traffic controllers have to go by. I listened to the recordings, and all of the air traffic controllers were procedural. They did what they were supposed to. But I was infuriated because I watched the video 2-3 times and I listened, and there were so many opportunities for it to not happen. I think people should be upset about that.
Yeah,
and not about
absolutely,
race.
absolutely.
That's completely. I'm black, but I never thought once about race at all. I'm thinking about what happened to this aircraft. Was it preventable? And I'm shocked that people care about such petty things. This is something that shouldn't happen again.
Because, especially Twitter, like, it's so toxic. Like, they just look for anything to complain about and to cancel people and to, just say the worst things possible about people because their day is up. Their day is bad, They done had a fucked up day, so they want to get on social media to make everybody else miserable. And that's what it's become, and they're using this as a vehicle to do that,
Yeah, I know everybody doesn't understand air traffic or what pilots do, but you can go on the news sites and they simplify it for you. And it doesn't take a genius to know that this was preventable. I think people should be upset that we lost a legend for no reason.
Let me
and
ask you
their family, everybody else on the flight for basically no good reason at all.
Let me ask you this: do you think that, because they're saying that it could have been a situation where Kobe may have wanted the pilot to go, even though there was like a heavy fog, and something could have went wrong?
It doesn't matter if Kobe prompted the pilot to get there. The pilot is responsible for the best judgment for their aircraft, so he should have disregarded anybody telling him otherwise and explained to them that it's important for the aircraft that maybe we need to land or find a different transportation.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I'm like, this should be up to the pilot, not because people are making it seem like Kobe may have been in his ear, like, yo, let's go. But I'm like, man, I don't think that couldn't have been possible, because you have to listen to the pilot. If you're not a pilot, then you have to listen to them. You can't be giving them advice or telling them what they need to do.
Yeah. So, I was upset about that. I think the air traffic controllers could have done better and offered to put in a flight plan for him, because he was a single pilot and it's hard for a single pilot to put in a flight plan. So either they could have suggested getting one ready for him, or he could have requested it, but he had to hold outside of the airspace for priority aircraft for 12 minutes. That was the perfect time for someone to say, hey, let's get you an IFR flight plan so that you can get better radar services higher up and avoid the mountain that he most likely smacked into.
I'm hearing that they're talking about the family could sue. I'm like,
they probably can if I'm not wrong, but just based on what I read, that's what I'm interpreting it as. I see somebody in the comment section saying that's how Aaliyah died, but Aaliyah died because of a maintenance error on the tires on the runway.
Yeah, from what it's more likely it could have been prevented, man. But human error. That's the worst thing. The worst errors we can make is human errors. Mechanical errors, but human errors. So yeah, I don't know if we would ever really know why he flew at that moment. Yeah, but I appreciate you clearing that up, Sherry.
You're welcome. Yeah.
All right.
Pilots get it all the time. No problem. No problem.
All right.
All right. Bye, everybody. All right.
Bye. Shout out to Sherry with the call. We're gonna end it on that, people. Not gonna be able to take no more phone calls. I done took as many phone calls as I can handle right now. I think I broke a record as far as phone calls is concerned, and we've hit the 130 mark? It's the 140 mark. Y'all know I don't like to do live streams more than 2 hours, unless y'all gonna be hitting that super chat. Shout out to AL with the super chat. Or Al. Could be AL, who knows? But shout out to Al, super chat. Oh man, we should be talking about the right things when we talking about the wrong things. Vontae, I'm not making up anything. Why y'all come to my videos? Why is it that these, you got, some of these black females come to my videos, or you're making things up, you're reaching. What the fuck am I reaching on? There are videos on YouTube. Go look at them. There are tweets and Facebook posts. Go look at them. I bet you I could be talking about paint drying on the side of a building and, reasons why people may not like the way the paint looks. You're going to still have people come in the chat room and say, you're reaching. People love the way that paint dries. No Vontae or Vontez, whatever your name is. No, you're goofy. You're goofy. You're in my chat room. If you respect Kobe, then you would know that I respect Kobe. But you just want to come here and get some attention. So if you want some attention, I can give you a little bit of it. You always got these attention-seeking females who can't get a man in real life, so they go on social media trying to argue with guys to get their attention, because that's what they've had to do their entire life. Some of these chicks have always had to argue with dudes just to get their attention. I know how you chicks do. Y'all would argue with a dude, get in his face, wrestle with him because you want his attention, and he still wouldn't date you. He may smash, but he ain't gonna date you, no matter how much physical attention you're giving him. You know what I'm saying? But you want to come to my chat room looking for my attention. No, it's disrespectful that you're in my chat room looking for attention from somebody that you don't like, that you just said was lame, but you here. Are you here because of the amount of people that's here? And there's always people like this. Let me go ahead and send you on that short bus rider. So let me send you on that short ride for the short bus rider. Okay? There you go. Y'all know how chicks will argue with dudes, get in their face, fight them because they like the dude, but the dude didn't really like them like that. They have to do that their whole lives. They be the ones, this chick right here, Vontae, she cold approaches dudes. She never gets cold approached. Dude, she's always cold approaching dudes. Well, I see you, Chantil. What's going on? You got these chicks, they always cold approaching. They never get cold approached. So they always got to go look for the attention of men, especially men that they disagree with. Yo, y'all know them chicks that be cold approaching all the time, man. They never get approached. Yeah, that is why she act like that, because she has the cold approach, and that builds up resentment towards men who date women who don't look anything like them. Look at that. Now you got heifers coming in the chat room. Y'all can't see their comments because, it's to be reviewed. But you got these heifers saying I didn't have energy for the white woman that talked about his race. I brought that up. But because you're coming into my chat room late, you don't understand that. See, what is it with these heifers coming in my chat room late and they didn't hear the conversation at first? But I know you're going to feel real stupid when you go back and listen and you realize, yeah, I did talk about that. But because you're late, because you're always late for work, okay? Late to know the dude you with cheating on you. This always late. Late for everything. You late for everything. You late to the stream. Didn't know that I actually spoke about that. I got energy and smoke. for that heifer, all the other heifers, the white males that some of you sisters put on the pedestal. Y'all know y'all do. Y'all be putting these bottom shelf brands on the pedestal. Y'all never with no successful non-black man. You're always with one of these dudes that can't do shit. Even when he has a whole system on, on his side, he still can't get nothing right. But that's the dude that you're in a relationship with. That's the dude that you're in a relationship with. That's who you choose. But you don't want to build with black men because you're lazy. These are facts. White skin is all that you need. Light skin is the right skin. Do you know how many homeless white men I have seen in the past 2-3 days, man, in my city alone? And I bet they could date you and that Vontae chick just based off of being white because you have such insecurity issues. They homeless, ain't got no money, but they could probably pull you. Okay? They could pull you. I teach life lessons, even though I'm a young man. I still can teach some of you life lessons because some of you people don't get it. Okay? You don't get it. Life has passed you by. You don't even know it. That's why you're on YouTube trying to figure out how to be feminine. That's why you trying to learn how to be feminine, all of a sudden now in 2020. Why weren't you trying to be feminine 5 years ago? Oh, you thought that you would still have a group of men who are willing to date you despite your flaws, right? Get it now. But I want y'all to understand something. This situation with Kobe is sad because Kobe, as I have said before, is a very flawed man. Very flawed. He was a guy, and I think I should have went more in depth about, not in depth, I should have clarified myself more. When I said I was a fan of Kobe, I'm talking about as Kobe, the later part of Kobe's career. But at the beginning of his career, he was a guy that I like to root against. He was a guy that you like to root against on the court. All right? But as his career went on, and he had the second championship run, when Shaq was gone, I became more of a fan of Kobe. And listen, I'm all about positivity. All about that. I'm all about people being able to get along with each other. And being able to have discourse. I like that people can agree or disagree. There are people who I've disagreed with, but we stay cordial because we just don't agree. They're just things that I'm going to discuss or that they may discuss that I may not agree with, but I would never hate that person. I don't hate anybody. Just because I do a little roasting here and there doesn't mean I hate these people, So whenever you're dealing with certain people, you really have to understand that, you have to be able to say, okay, me and this person, we don't connect, and that's just how it is, Vontae, no, I took you on that short ride to make you calm down, because you're making yourself look bad. People are already roasting how you look in your picture. Do you really want to continue to go there? I'm going to just let the chat room handle you. I'm going to let the chat handle this person. This nigga Vontae. This nigga Vontae. I'm going to let the chat handle you. I'm not going back and forth. I'm just having fun. I have a certain sense of humor. People may like, people may hate my sense of humor. If you know me, I like to rib people here and there. That's just me. That's just me. I like to rib people. That's just how I am. I like to, make fun of certain things, and that's just me. It doesn't, But if I see you in my chat on the next show and you're respectful, I probably won't say anything to you. I might say, "Hey, what's up?" That's all that is. That's all that is, man. I'm saving you from yourself. I want people like Vontae to understand. I'm saving you from yourself, okay? Because this chat will obliterate you. I'm trying to save you from yourself. I'm trying to save you from yourself. Do not let this chat be unleashed upon thee. I'm saving you from yourself. Shout out to Attila the Q. Much love and respect to Kobe Bryant. Jaye, you speaking facts as always. We got sisters in Arkansas begging for the brass, for real, for real. Appreciate the super chat. And are they really now? Well, that's very interesting, Attila, and that doesn't surprise me because we have some self-hating females out here, man. They looking and desperately need the validation and attention of non-black men. Shout out to Al, says never change. Of course not. Never change. I've been me for, the past 5 years of making videos. So yeah, we here, we live. Salute to everybody that's here, man. I want y'all, when y'all leave this stream, to think positive thoughts, man, because as I said in the other stream I did about Kobe Bryant, life is short and we have to be able to enjoy it because you never know, if this can happen to Kobe, imagine what could happen to any of us. And we don't have the fame or the money that Kobe has, the resources. You just never know. You just never know. If you want to travel outside of the country, live outside of the country, if you want to date other groups of people, do what's going to make you happy, okay? But if you going to date interracially, or I'm going to say interracially, but internationally, don't bring her back here. Don't bring her back here. Nurse Mocha is hurt. Let me tell you something. I would never want you nursing anybody in my family, especially seeing how goofy you are, Nurse Mocha. And trust and believe, any woman with mocha or brown sugar, anything in their name, has a mental illness because there's nothing sugary or calming or delicious about you. You in my chat looking for attention. That's your problem. See, I be ignoring some of y'all because I don't want the chat room to, verbally, basically, don't say verbally, but textually abuse you. But I mean, hey, if you want that type of attention, I mean, it is what it is, man. I don't know what's wrong with some of y'all, man. I don't go into some of these female chat rooms looking for their attention unless I felt like it. Unless I felt like just saying something that comes to mind. You know what I'm saying? Carmen, you say you crazy? I don't believe that. I think Carmen is a very nice lady. I think Carmen is a nice girl that gets fucked over by bad boys. These mocha bitches have nothing to offer but bad vibes. Avoid. I'm telling you, man, every time I see a mocha, the bitch is crazy, man. They crazy, man. What's wrong with them? Mocha's like I say, not Mocha. I'm talking about Mocha. Carmen Lopez is one of those good girls that got fucked over a lot by bad boys, and now she's perpetuating this sense of bad evil. You know what I'm saying? Mocha equals stress and child support. Yeah, probably got about 2 niggas on child support right now. Oh, man. Come on, man. Why y'all be doing this shit, man? Y'all know I got a wicked sense of humor. No, I don't want an Asian woman, Reginald. Nah, not really. Nah. If I want an Asian woman, I'd probably be somewhere in Japan or South Korea. You know, somewhere in some of these southeastern, some of these Asian countries, you know. It is sad I had to make a live, but this will be the last time me addressing anything having to do with people not liking Kobe, you know. But I haven't done a live stream since Sunday. So this is stuff that's been on my mind for a while, for like the last couple of days, you know. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's it, man. That's all I got. That's all I got. All right, so make sure that y'all like the stream if you did. I know some people are gonna thumbs it down because they're hurt or they didn't get enough out of the conversation. But I would think everybody gets something out of my conversations. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets something out of my conversations. Jay is too funny. It's just me. All I know how to do is be me at the end of the day, you know. Some people like it, some people hate it, and they can't stand it. And they gotta let me know. They gotta come in the chat room and they gotta say something to me, okay? They gotta let me know that they don't like me. Now, I gotta tell y'all something. I do have an uncensored version of my Kobe Bryant conversation, which I will put on Patreon, as well as make give access to the members of this channel. So y'all gonna listen to it, and I may do a part 2 depending on the feedback that I get. I may do a part 2, and I will address in that part 2 these white feminist heifers and these white lame males who got something to say. Okay, even some of you brothers who got something to say. Some of you brothers too are in your fields for whatever reason. You know, you in your fields. Don't understand that, you know. Of course, Brianna. Well, hold up, Vontae. Did you say fuck black women? Aren't you a black woman? Oh, okay. Okay, I see now. Okay, I see now. I see, Vontae. You ain't even got to say no more. I see now. Oh, I see now. You say fuck black women, aren't you a sister? Well, maybe a sister. Mocha, go clean some old man's Depends and get out my chat. Okay? Go clean some old man's Depends and get out my chat. Because it's clear that you're hurt. Okay? It's clear to me that you're hurting. Alright? You're hurting. We can all tell. That's why I keep coming back for more, trying to win some arguing with me. This shit is a whole CNA trying to talk shit in the chat. You are a whole CNA trying to talk shit in the chat, man. Yeah, it might be a white troll trying to pretend to be black. Yeah, you got a... I thought it was a black female. I guess I was wrong. Oh, I guess I was wrong, man. I guess I was wrong, man. All right. Okay. Yeah, man. I think but okay, all right, people. That's it for me. I think I've said enough, okay? Shout out to everybody that's here, man. Look in the description box. All the relevant links are there. And yeah, man, I'll see y'all next time. Become a member of the channel. Y'all see the join button, man. Become a member of the chat elite, okay? Also, you can support me on Patreon monthly, or you can donate cash out, whatever. If you like the live stream today that I provided, you know, you appreciate it, you can always donate, support the page. And also, go to the email. Email me video topic that you would like to see me do live. Where's the email at? Okay. Also, if there's any females out there that are trying to get my attention in the right way, you can also email me too. And yeah, man, that's it for me.